Hi, my name is Bonnie, and I'm shooting this video because 6 months ago, I was suffering from several issues, several health challenges, one of them being high cholesterol, high cortisol, also blood pressure, low energy. I wasn't even sleeping through the night, sinus issues, sinus infections, which I suffered for over 20 years. And I came to Laura's program to find answers. And I was so grateful to know that there was hope. And now today, all of those health issues, health challenges have been resolved because of Laura's program. My life before working with Laura was depending on medical assistance in areas of my life. And I wasn't always getting the answers that I needed or was hoping for because so many of the issues or health challenges that I had were not being able to be remedied by, I would say, mainstream medicine. And so after watching her webinar, I was intrigued enough to find out, well, maybe this will help me in those areas that I'm not getting the help. So that's what made me want to invest in Laura's program. Realizing that Laura's program was not covered by insurance was really not a surprise to me because what she offers in her program goes way beyond, in my opinion, way beyond any mainstream medicine opportunities. In other words, the testing, the consultation, the community efforts, the opportunity to have professional, functional medicine practitioners at our beck and call whenever we need to contact and find out information, which is not necessarily what happens in modern medicine today. We have to wait months before we can get appointments and what have you. So many of us that are experiencing that get very discouraged. Understanding my lab reports was a game changer. Actually understanding what is going on inside your body and what toxins and parasites are actually affecting your health made all the sense of why so many issues that I struggled with over the years were not being addressed or being addressed in traditional methods which weren't working. So it definitely gave me hope. What surprised me the most about Laura's program just recently was to find out that one of my tests that I ordered came back with the highest cortisol. And cortisol, being explained by Laura, actually is the fight or flight part of our adrenal system. I did not realize that. It explains so much why I was feeling the way I was, being anxious a lot more than usual. And after finding out that it was my most recent issue, again, gave me hope that I could find a resolve for that. So she, with her expertise, recommended supplements that I can take. And already I'm feeling calmer than I have in years. What I could do now that I wasn't able to do before Laura's program, I am now aware of the foods that I shouldn't be eating because the foods that I have been eating for most of my life actually are high in histamine. And I learned from my toxin report that histamine is a bacteria. It actually imitates sinus infections with the swelling of the sinus cavities, headaches, even anxiety attacks. And I learned that, of course, it's not just sinus issues. It's actually the histamine, the bacteria that I cannot process, caused these symptoms. So by eliminating all those things I mentioned, I was able to be a sinus infection free for over 4 months now, and I suffered for over 20 years. I've lost 30 pounds. I'm 77 years old, and that's kind of unheard of to lose 30 pounds. And I think a lot of women need to hear that because I thought I was stuck. I would recommend Laura's program because, as I said earlier, it just gives you hope. I think many of us, especially when you get older, just get discouraged because there's no answers available to us until we delve deeper and find functional medicine practitioners, and especially Laura being as effective, and certainly she has the expertise to find the answers. And if not, she looks for it and manages to find different practitioners that can help out. Well, my ambition today is to travel. I want to see family members, and I haven't been able to over the years because not only that I was working, but it was very hard to just be able to be flexible and feel good about traveling. So my favorite Lauraism is that the body can heal itself. You just need to give the body what it needs to nourish itself.